Greetings and welcome back to Monster Legends. Okay, so we have some things to talk about first. I guess we can start with this. We have a new Magic Stones Island. This actually started on Sunday, actually, I think it was, right? So I did the video on Saturday, just popped up the next morning. Alright, we've seen this before. You get the Magic Stones. There are 4 creatures. One of them is Copycat. It is Copycat, by the way. There is a slight difference this time. Now, you can see I haven't made any progress at this barely at all. Mostly because I was ignoring it. Because I didn't want to have to go all the way over to the 55. But if you look, there is no 55. This one is a little bit different. I didn't recognize it up front. And I'm not going to go too far in it. But they did do it a little bit better this time. Anyway, it's a progressive. You have to do the little missions. You close them off, and you might have to actually use some gems to move it along sometimes, because some of those updates can be hard to get. So like I said, I haven't been doing this. If I'd recognized it from the beginning, I may or may not be. It's just that I do not want to spend any gems. If you'll notice, my total of gems is not doing very well. So I do want to save them up. And none of the individuals involved are somebody who like, oh, I really got to get some more cells for him. You know, that kind of thing. What's different? All right, well, you're not going to really see it here. We're going to go into the store here, and then you're going to see it pretty quickly. Right, it seems now you can actually buy them in little chunks of 35 for just 50 of those magic stones. In the end, it comes out to the same 110 if you have 150, right? But I mean, the thing about it is if you don't get all the way to 150, you can get something. So you got Tijen, Lenin, you got Bowtie, and of course, Copycat. I don't know why Copycat's here all the time, but I'm not saying Copycat is bad. But you can buy them in little chunks now, which means that nobody's going to buy this. I mean, who's going to buy this? You can get cells of somebody, right? So just not even understand why we're still looking at that. But anyway, this is definitely an improvement here. It used to be you had to get all the way to 150, or was it 155? I think it was 155, in order to get any cells, and then you got 110. So this is actually better, and I do appreciate they did this. Even if I had recognized it earlier, I probably wouldn't have. Just like I said, you kind of really do need to push it along with gems, even if it's a couple, and I just can't spare any. And none of these 4 really kind of pushed me to the point of, oh, I've got to get more, you know, that kind of thing. But it's definitely an improvement in this event, and I hope they keep that. I hope they keep that. I also hope they add somebody awesome in the future that I don't have. All right, so there's a change in that. All right, there's also been another development. So let's talk about the other development. The limited path is open, and Wild Bird is the limited path. Now, I looked at this and I was like, that's strange. It would seem that the guy at the bottom is really easy to get. But when you think about it, it's a little bit on the insidious side. Let me explain. Wild Bird, of course, is the first of the Forsaken, right? And remember, he's exclusive. You can't own 2 of him. And you can't trade cells. You can't use Elementium or Element cells to fill. So you have to get these cells right here, right here, right here on the side. So how do you get them on this map? Well, you get them on this map by going through his path, don't you? Right? You go down his path, and that's how you get the cells. Let's go all the way back up to the top, actually. Hold on a minute. He's listed twice, so it's a little confusing. All right, so if you unlock him, notice you get the cells along the way. You get the cells along the way. I don't know, is there an actual egg here? Or are you just getting cells? I'm guessing it looks like you're just getting cells and there's no real egg. So once you put enough together, you'll get him. And by the way, you can actually see the entire map. They've chosen to do that again. So what if you go for the easy Wild Bird? And I'm saying easy. As I understand, it's a bit under 3,800 to get him. That's what I've heard. There's no official word in the forum or anything like that, but that's what I'm hearing. It's like just under 3,800. I think it's like 3,776 or something like that. So the thing is, you could easily get him, but if you do that, though, you pretty much kill your chance of going down the line here and getting all the cells you need to rank him up. And remember, his rank 1 evolving trait will give him Pierce for his first attack as a status cast. I'm pretty sure it just lasts for one attack. But yeah, I mean, the thing about it is if you go for him there, then you won't be able to go for him there and then go down and get cells for him. But of course, if you wanted to get enough cells to actually rank him up to rank 1, I looked it up, and with a 30% bonus, discount I should say, it's about 12,600 and change, something like that. So if you came up short on that, you wouldn't be able to rank them up. Remember, no Elementium, no element cells, no trading. So you have to actually get to the 120, assuming you didn't, purchase cells from some other location. So the thing is, it's kind of a trap for those people who want to get the individual ranked up. But there's also, do you think you're going to have enough cells to actually do that? And remember, the number I just gave you assumes a 30% discount. So it would be a lot more. I think it's about 18,000 with no discount whatsoever to get him ranked up once. So I mean, you have to decide yourself what you want to do. All right, I've made my decision. I'm going to go down the limited path and get him that way. I'm just going to get him, and that's going to be it. No, I'm not going to have him ranked up. And no, I'm not going to be doing some deal later on to rank him up. I'm just going to get him, and that's the way it's going to be for me. So I'm at 35.55 at the moment. So as soon as I get him, I consider this event over for me. Because there's nothing else that I want. I mean, I'll still spend some gems or something like, I'll still spend some coins and get whatever I can, because just from the natural action of playing the game, you're going to do some coin collection here, right? It's just, like I said in the first video for this, I don't really care about anything else here. So if I can get him, that's fine. I'm happy with that. I'm not going to rank him up, but I'm also not going to get 12,600 maze coins at a 30% discount so I can get him ranked up once. That's just me, though. There are individuals who do that kind of thing and will have tons and tons of stuff, however they end up getting it. But me, if I get him, I'll be happy with that. That's all. That's the way I see it. So that is my plan. And yeah, just try to understand that. If you do go down the limited path, unless you're going to go to outside methods to get coins, and I do mean purchase them, I don't mean some like nefarious way of doing it, chances are you're not going to be able to take him down the path enough to get. It's going to be very pricey in terms of the maze coins, right? Now, in my case, it's going to virtually wipe me out. So, I mean, the event still has 5.5 days left at the time of recording. So you're going to have to make your own decision. Now, would you actually be able to get enough maze coins to get him on the limited path and then get to up here and then start gathering these? I don't think you're actually going to get enough to rank them up, but maybe you get some, and then maybe in the future there's something that's available. I don't know. I don't know what they have in mind for this, but it does seem as if we're moving into a deeper and deeper stage of a certain type of gameplay. It does seem to be moving down that path, but if I can just get him, that's fine. The event's done. I can just take the rest of the event off. So it's relaxing knowing that I don't have to worry about one of these. That's another thing I'll be buying. I'll be buying relaxation. But he is on the limited path. You can get him. Obviously, his stuff is really good. But obviously, if you rank him up, his stuff is a lot better. So you have to make your own decision. You also have to decide whether or not you think you're going to have enough maze coins to do that. I don't know. You have to make your own mind up. For me, you saw what I had, 35.55. There's no way I'm going to get to 12,600 and whatever it is. And that's a 30% discount right there. It's a lot more if you don't get that. So that's basically my plan, is I'm just going to save up my maze coins, and then I'm just going to run through it, and I'm going to get him, and then I'm going to be done with this event. And then we just wait for the next event, whatever that's going to be. By the way, you might know something I forgot to mention in the last episode, and I said I was going to be doing this. I fed up this fellow. I didn't make a video. I said I wasn't going to make a video. I said I'd do it if there was an outcry, and nobody even asked for it. But I will just, in passing, mention this fellow. All right, so he's a denial dude. He's immune to freezing. His strength isn't good, but then again, that's not what he does. He's fragile, so his life is really bad. But again, he's denial. Who cares? His speed's okay. He's not as grease lightning as guys today, but he's not that bad. I have take great umbrage in his skills, though. Let's talk about his skills. All right, Devastating Barrage. Deals moderate special damage to all enemies, applies stun. So it's low moderate damage according to the gauge. It costs 80 stamina and has a 4-round cooldown. It's a simple stunning attack that doesn't do a lot of damage. Why is it 80 stamina? Why does it have a 4-round cooldown? Worse. Then you have this one. Coldtober Revolution. Applies freeze to all enemies, removes 50% of stamina from all enemies. Now that's a good skill. Is it worth 90 stamina and a 4-round cooldown? I mean, you can't use both of these unless you have extra stamina. So, I mean, I don't understand how or why this is good. Now, he has this one too, which is also 90 stamina. It's a single target mega freeze. And then he's got this one. Well, this one's not worth 90 stamina, but it does have a 4-round cooldown. I mean, this is pretty good here. If it had an extra turn to it and still had the 4-round cooldown, I would say, okay, he's not entirely broken. But he is. I mean, you have to pick one of these to use. And then he has to, I don't know, is he going to have to charge after that? I think so, because he's not going to have enough stamina to do anything. So, yeah, I mean, I can understand why people don't like him. And that's like me. I don't like him at all. Just doesn't make any sense to me, these numbers here. They're just not worth it. I mean, this is a good skill. Is it worth 90 stamina? No. Why is this 80 stamina? It doesn't make any sense. It's a simple stun. It doesn't even do a lot of damage. It just doesn't make it. If this was like Mega Stun, okay, it might be worth the 80 stamina and the 4-round cooldown, but it's just a simple stun. So I don't understand. Now, he did have another skill that it was a 50% chance to stun, and it put Freeze Hater on your team. That's not bad, but it is, of course, 50%. If you had somebody going before him who's going to give guard down, that would work. But, I mean, he's the denial. He's going first. So I just don't understand. And, yeah, I don't like him. I'm guessing he's going into the vault. Yeah. Don't bother asking for him. I don't see myself feeding him up. All right, so when I feed somebody up, I'm probably just going to do that. And speaking of which, I do have a fellow sitting here that is waiting for a spot to open up. I had no luck in the breeding, by the way. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I had lots of luck. It was just all epics. That's all. Oh, pardon me. I did get a rare there. There's a rare sitting in there. And that one over there is an epic as well. So in the breeding event, it just epics, more and more epics. I can't remember the last time I got it a legendary. So I'm waiting for this Zekar. So I don't know whether or not you want to see a video of him. He's actually a strong one, so I probably will do a video of him. If it's somebody common, I wouldn't, but I'll probably do one for Zekar. I don't know when that's going to be because I need space to free up over here. I think that's everything new we have here. So we do actually have war, so let's go in. I did one fight early in the morning, and we appear to have a lead. Yeah, I did this one early on. It was 50, actually not that one. I did one, I remember where, oh, this was the one that I did over here. Yeah, they appear not to be as strong as us, shall we say. I'm going to say that. All right, what do we got over here? Yeah, that looks like a terrible idea. I don't want to, okay, but I do want to actually fight somebody. Oh, do I want to fight? I don't know about that. Let me take a look here. I do have Ragnarok, though. But he's going to do extra turn, and that's going to activate this guy down here. And I have 2 extra turners, so no. I want somebody strong, but I also want a chance to win, you know what I mean? What do you got? We could maybe do something like that. Oh, it's empty. Never mind, I wasn't paying attention. Let's see. Ragnarok against Ragnarok. Let's not do that. What do you have? Again, you got a marquee here, so I don't want to do any extra turning. This one looks like it's going to be a big problem. Yep, that one's going to be a big problem. That's way too fast. Way too fast. All right, so I'm trying to find something here that would be a good fight. Okay, you got him. That's just way too fast. All right, hold on. Let's find something else. It's probably they emptied out all the ones that were interesting already. All right, what do you guys got? Yeah, that one looks too easy. I think I might take that in the second round. Is there anything left here? I mean, do I want to do Ragnarok against Ragnarok? I just don't think that's a really good idea. I mean, I think that's an easy fight, but I'm getting to the point of the only things that seem to be popular in terms of attacks left are things that are just really hard. All right, so this is going to go in and do this. All right, and... Okay, anyone from the sea? I do see somebody from the sea. Yep, I see somebody from the sea. All right, and you guys have sunburn and shock, so why don't we add drown to that? Oh, you down here. Okay, and we'll just give you some guard down. I think Dave's gonna finish you off here. Oh, you just took all of Dave's stamina away. Oh, but Dave has a lot of stamina, doesn't he? All right, I'm pretty sure that you're dead. And I'm pretty sure that you're dead. Obviously, my next team isn't going to be as strong, so hopefully we'll get a better fight. Let's see. I don't want to take a Ragnar. Okay, what do I have? Let's see if I can throw something together here. Okay, let's see. All right, what are we going to do for fire? I mean, I could put my own... actually, do I want to do Cain instead? See, Cain is one of those guys who probably could kill Mephisto. If I could find a Mephisto encounter that didn't have a Marquis de Flamme, then that would be better. All right, what do we got here? I mean, I could use my own dude. After all, why not? Although I think Neobuki might be a better idea. Ooh, Gelatron. Okay, where's going to be... I'm guessing water is going to be my denial. Let me think. I'm looking around here. Some of the... It's like I said, sometimes when you have individuals who are just 100, they hide down here and you don't see them. All right, so I think... Gelatron... I'm going to go with you. All right, and I guess I'm going with Tara here. All right, and let's just obviously do this. Okay. Or maybe I just completely underestimated my enemy. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Actually, we're dead. We are so very dead. Yep. Underestimated my enemy. You know what you know what the mistake I made was? I didn't look at the General Thetis and saw that she had a banner on. Yep, it's all over. Yeah, all it takes is the one of those little relics to mess you up. Okay, I am humbled. I am absolutely humbled. All right, but it does look like we're going to win this one. So, there. Okay, so I think we've done everything else. Why don't we just do some PvP? All right, so let's go on in. I had a good selection of teams to choose from, so we have some interesting things too, not just like crazy overpowered things. I like the not commonly used individuals. In most cases, we'll say that, in most cases. All right, let's go in and set up our first team. Our first team was suggested by Joshua Huxtable. And Joshua actually gave me an option for the first one, and I chose Mystery. Why did I choose Mystery? Because the other option was Bright. All right, next we're going over to Darkness, and this is going to be someone many of you may have gotten last month. And that is... he's here somewhere. There he is. Barnabas. And finally, over in Metal, we're going a little bit down, and we're throwing Melvin in. All right, we'll see if we can make this work. All right. The trophy count might make that a problem. All right, I'm not seeing anything here I want to take on, so let's just do a refresh. The middle, I mean, he's Eyes Effects. I do believe he's immune to all possession. It's just that I'm not likely to get anything better, so let's just do that. Yeah. Come beat up my uncommons. Oh my goodness, you're going first, aren't you? Oh, you are so going first. We're dead. Yep, we're dead. Charge. Charge. Okay, yep, we're just dead. Yeah, a whole bunch of support speed. I did not anticipate that. You see like 100 across the board, you don't really think, okay, well one of them's going to be packed with support speed. Nope, didn't see that coming. But again, it makes sense because, you know, the monster is support, so. Okay, well, unfortunately, we lost the first one. All right, hopefully we can get back on track. All right, our second team was suggested by Krusky. And Krusky wanted to see, we're starting out big and mean here. And then we're starting off ghostly and mean. I don't know if she's mean, but then again, she's probably got a bad attitude because after all, she was a ghost, right? And she was a pirate. And finally, we're going to do over in water, we're going to do tower. So we have a lot of speed and we have some firepower here. So let's see what we can do. I was going to do the one over on the left, but there is an epic in there. Even though he's 110, I think that, yeah, again, I don't like attacking ones with epics in it. I'm thinking maybe the one on the right. It could be dangerous. Let's just see what happens. Okay, that's interesting. He's got a big old health on him. Not really sure why that is, but I guess he's going to be really hard to kill. All right, stamina devours, and I did not check relics. Turns out it's not a problem. All right, you dead? You're not dead. All right. Let's see. Boom. Actually, he was a little bit alive down there. I didn't notice it, but they're dead now. All right. He can't freeze him. So we're going to go with the lead troops. And then he's going to do his little, like... Oh, no, he didn't do that. Okay. I thought he was going to do his little hiding there. Okay, well, stabby, stabby. And then bump on the head. I would have figured he would have done his little camouflage thing, but I guess not. It would only have bought him an extra round anyway. Hope you had a nice weekend. Maybe you did. Maybe he's in a good mood. Okay, so let's see. All right, so let's go. We're back on the winning track, so let's continue. Let's go with our third team. Our third team today was suggested by Monster Legends Review. And this might be a little bit on the tricky side because, yeah, lock ruin slots. Let's begin. Our first individual is over in fire. And this is going to be his first battle here in PvP. And this is going to be, of course, Nicholas, who has 2 lock ruin slots. So, no, I have no intention of spending gems on them anytime soon. Next, we're going over to the individual, hopefully, who's going to make the difference for us. And that is going to be Dorothy. All right, now we're going back into fire. And the order of attack will mean a big deal here. But I don't think it's going to work out terrifically. Let's see, though. This is going to be Slag. Ideally well, I mean, the thing about it is, even if Slag went first, I'm going to need the 2 times from Dorothy for the real good hit there, right? All right. And of course, we don't have any denial. It's a matter of going first and hitting hard. So, yeah, none of these are really a good idea. So let's just refresh. I think we could take the team on the right. I think we're going to go up the middle, though, because, yeah, I mean, I think that's the best opportunity. If I try it again, I might get teams like the one on the left. So I think that's our opportunity. Okay, well, Dorothy is definitely going first. I have to let her do Nicholas, though, because I have to take advantage of his damage. Strength from Beyond. What's the attack order? I mean, look, Slag's not even on the list. All right, and... yeah, no torture effects here. Okay, well, it's a lot of damage. And unfortunately, his damage will now be turned against us. Oh, wow, you missed. Okay, Draining Light. Regeneration to everybody. That's kind of... because I'm trying to save Nicholas from death. Oh, that's the reason he missed. Okay, I was looking to see why the Burkar missed. He had Bloodthirsty on him. Alright, let me think. I need to do the Lava Mist. Because if I don't... oh, or maybe I should just try to kill her. I gotta get rid of her. She's the healer. Okay, that's a problem, but we can work it through. As long as we don't take any further problems here, right? Endless Celebration. Yeah, we need to get rid of that. Yeah, positive status effects. Oh, come on. Do I do Strength for above so he can kill us? Probably not a great idea. All right. Okay, he resisted the blindness. I don't suppose you want to just charge? Yeah, I didn't think so. She has no stamina. I should probably have charged her the last time. Okay. Okay, he didn't miss that time. Lava Mist. And it's over. Sorry about that. Just didn't work out too well. All right, so let's try to get back on the winning track with our fourth and final team. Our fourth and final team was suggested by Jack Lester, and Jack wanted to see, starting over in Fire. All right, where is Phoebe? All right, next. Oh, next we're going over to here because I can do that now. I can go over to the Spirit Book, go down and get Dave. So we don't have to cut away anymore. And finally, I think she's been here before, but not very often. And this is going to be in control of the situation. Taking a break from exploring, we have Dora. All right, well, Dora's got some pretty good speed. Hopefully it's enough, but she's going to be stunning, so let's take that into account. We could probably do the one up the middle. Could do the one on the left. What about the one on the right? I mean, we get back on the winning track, right? I think we'll do the one up the middle and see how that goes. Oh. After I go get another attack. Actually, I should have two here, right? And we go back in. And we're doing up the middle. Oh, somebody attacked me in the meantime. Excellent, excellent. All right, let's go. And we're doing the double stunning here. Except, of course, for Rabies up there, who is immune to stun. All right, first things first. Damage boost to allies, an extra turn. Okay, who's going next? He's going next. Blocks all damage except from water element for all allies. I am pretty sure that rabies does not have water attacks. Okay, so he just did damage to himself for the heck of it. Let's see. Who do I want dead? Gretchen is very annoying, so I'm going to vote for her. I'm voting you off of the battlefield. Yes, I'm voting you off the battlefield. Alright, let's think. Take stamina away and then a stamina leak. Alright, what do you got for unmistakable migration? Immune to control. I don't think any of them do control. Remove all negative status effects from itself. Doesn't have any. Blocks incoming damage. I suppose I can just hit and do damage. Okay, that was mean. Alright, and take that stamina away. Okay, charge. Alright, let's see. Grandmaster. Okay, you have curse on. Don't say I didn't get you anything. Alright, let me think. Ore extraction, it's a mega stun. It'll actually kill either one of them, so I'm going to hit the rabies with it. Because the other guy is in a lot of trouble as it is. Okay, mana bird. And let me think. I might as well go with an attack. Actually, that'll kill him. Okay, not the toughest opponent, but I wanted to win. Besides, I think our trophies had dropped enough that that's probably what we were going to get. Okay, you gave me 2 ruins. I'm happy with that. And I think we're done. Okay, so we have the Magic Stones Island. It's easier to get cells now. You don't have to get the full 155. You can just little batches of 50 there, so you can come out with something if you do anything with that. The 4 individuals are actually good. It's just that at the moment I'm just not interested in them. I'm more interested in rebuilding my gem supply. And of course we have the maze going on, the Hero's Faith maze, I believe it was. Yeah, Hero's Faith maze. And the limited path is open, and it's Wildbird. Wildbird, I believe his name is again. I'm just blanking on him. Yeah, Wildbird. I'm probably just going to grab him on the limited path, and that will be the end of the maze for me. I'm not going to go all the way to the end because, you know, I wait for a 30% discount, and then I'm going all the way to the end if I do get the 30% discount to get him, and then I'm never going to get enough cells to actually get him then. So I'd rather just get what I can and then just leave, and then take the next couple of days off from it, right? Whatever you do, that's fine with you. Just know your situation, that's all. And know if you do go get him on the limited path, it's going to be much harder to go down and get enough cells to actually rank him up. So just be clear on what you're doing. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.